Welcome to the Reaper Show. Yeah. Your cult hero's back again. Let's get right to it. Kansas City Chiefs beat the Houston Texans 23-14 today in the divisional playoffs as they advance and move on and host the AFC Championship game for the seventh year in a row. Yeah. Pat Mahomes threw for 177 yards, only one touchdown pass, no picks, and that was to Travis Kelce, of course, standing alone in the end zone. Yeah. But Kansas City offense really didn't have to do much because Houston couldn't do much on offense because of their horrible offensive line. The Chiefs' defense racked up 9 sacks in this game. 9 sacks. That's like, it's either the best performance by a defensive line in the playoffs or the ugliest performance by an offensive line in the playoffs. How you give up 9 sacks? And on the last sack by Chris Jones, he injured C.J. Stroud on that play. Yeah. Well, it wasn't the only thing that was letting down. That's where not having Tank Odell and Stephon Diggs hurt them today. I mean, Nico Collins and a few young receivers made catches for the Texans. They got the one touchdown. However, they missed the extra point, and their Texans special teams were disappointing as well. They missed a 55-yarder that could have tied the game at 6-6, and they also got one block near the end that could have cut it down to 8 points. Yeah. So they had some miscues in special teams too. But it was just really tough out there for C.J. Stroud today. They was able to run the ball. They had 150-something yards on the ground. They just couldn't make too many plays in the passing game today. And part of that because the Chiefs' defense was that good today. But mainly what Houston going to have to do next year is get some linemen. They couldn't block worth a damn. I mean, C.J. Stroud really didn't have a chance today. By the time he was ready to drop back and throw, they was knocking him to the ground, and they was always in his face. And the linebacker Karlaftis had 3 sacks straight up the middle. You can't. There's no way you can't let guys come up the middle untouched. It's a wonder that C.J. Stroud didn't end up on a stretcher today. Yeah. But that's it. The Chiefs 23 and the Texans 14. Yeah. Detroit and Washington about to get started in about 20 minutes or so. As they start at 8 o'clock, so there's about 20 to 8 right now. So we'll see what type of game that turns out to be. Historically, the Lions and Washington met a few times in the playoffs, all won by Washington back in the day. Yeah. And back in the Barry Sanders day, they beat the Lions in a championship game several years ago. That was when Barry Sanders was playing. And they knocked them off in a divisional playoff game years ago. But these is two different type of teams right now, different players, different eras. So none of these players probably don't know nothing about that. Yeah. But hopefully we see a good game, but you never know. Yeah. But in the meantime, I gotta go get a brew and I gotta sit down and enjoy the crew. Yeah. Share, like, and subscribe to the Reaper's Nest, baby. Let's get it.